I feel like there's a lot of people saying these days about the state of humanity being worse than ever. You've been around for a long time. You've witnessed humanity go through many struggles and resolutions over and over again. And I would just love to get your perspective on what do you feel, where do you feel people are right now? And do you still see lots of hope and goodness and Christmas spirit and spirit of giving in people today?
That is what we call the big question. And
Yeah.
so in these troubled times, I think the best answer is I can give you the King Solomon answer and say, this too shall pass. I honestly believe that humanity is going to get through this. It's going to take some time. But the thing is as humanity grows and has to deal with all its technology and all its growing pains, learning how to be the best human beings we can be, there are going to be some rough times. And so my wish is for all of you, for Christmas or any other holiday that you pick, that you all get a chance to be nice to each other. Because at the beginning and at
Absolutely.
the end, that's what matters. And the other thing I would say is that as somebody who's a designer and a developer myself, it's always a question not so much of can we make something or should we make something, right? And so,
Yeah.
as AI and all these other technologies come online, we're going to have to be very careful about what we think is important to us because the wrong power in the wrong hands could cause a lot of harm. And unfortunately, I'm only allowed to bring Christmas presents to inspire humanity. I have to stay in my lane, but that doesn't mean I don't care because I really do.
Yeah, absolutely. Is there anything, any question or reflection point that you could offer to people on this topic?
Yes, Christmas is about targeted anonymous giving. And that's the reason why I'm choosing this as my lane, my thing to do to help inspire humanity. When we learn how to play, we learn how to fight and be creative and cooperate together and do things together. Well, that's the basic contract of civilization when you think about it. We all agreed to drive down the freeway at this speed or fly down the air lane at this speed and go this direction and so forth. Without thinking about it, we're going to do what we can to help other people without expecting anything in return. Well, that's how everything works. That's how all of civilization works. And so when we do something nice for somebody without expectation of reward, that makes the difference. And unfortunately, people have gotten into a scarcity mindset. And what we need
Hmm.
is what they call a virtuous loop. We need to see the world as a game where we can all play together and have fun together and survive together. That only happens if we
Yeah, where we
open
can
our
all
hearts
win.
and make a difference. Yeah, exactly. And I'm all about that.